What's up, guys? It's your boy Matwire back here with another video. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another video. For those of you that don't know, my name is Antonio Matwire and I own a 2017 BMW 340i. Today we're gonna go get the windows tinted on the BMW. I'm tired of driving a fishbowl. You know, I'm not used to driving a vehicle where everyone can just see into my car. So we're all gonna hop into the car, drive down to Sunstop Window Tinting in Little Rock, and we're gonna get this done. I'll catch up with you guys in a second. And we're back in the garage, back home. Shout out to Sunstop Tinting. You know, they did a fantastic job. I think the car looks really good and they have really fair prices. I'm not sponsored, but you know, I give credit when credit's due, and they did a really good job. So I ended up going 15% all the way around. I didn't get the brow on the car. I think, me personally, I don't think that looks good. So without further ado, let me show you guys the tint. So as you guys can see, it's a lot darker. 15 looks super dark in the garage because it's not that bright in the garage, but when you take it out to the sun, it's a little brighter. You can see through it a little better. Right now you can barely see through it. Once again, we're just in a dark garage, but I think it looks really good. It just adds to the overall look of the car, and now that you can't see, you know, through my windows, makes it a whole lot better. So the window tint on the vehicle looks really good, but I'm not stopping there. Today I'm gonna do like a little mod day. I'm gonna have a few more installs. As you can see right here, I have the all black kidney grills double slotted that I'm gonna install instead of the chrome ones single slotted. I also have my sequential turn signals from the 428i. They transfer over to the 340, so I'm gonna install those as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with the kidney grill install. So I'm not gonna go too in depth with this install, just for the simple fact that it's identical to the 428i install when I did the kidney grills. I'll go ahead and leave the link somewhere up there for you guys. So I'll just go ahead and do a time lapse for you guys, and I'll catch up with you when I do the sequential turn signals. So I was just thinking, since I just took out the grills, you know, the old grills, and my, you know, V-bars are exposed, I actually have some red wrap left over from my 428i when I wrapped the V-bars on that. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and wrap the V-bars red. I did want to do a different color on this vehicle. I mean, but like I said, since they're exposed already, and I have the wrap right here, I'll wrap it. You know, I just want to see how it looks, and if I don't like it, it's wrap. I can always change it later, but I think it's going to look pretty good on the car, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap the V-bars red before I put in these new kidney grills. So I just finished up wrapping up the V-bars and putting back in the dual slotted kidney grill. So now I'm going to start working on the sequential turn signals, and I will show you guys how everything looks at the end when I'm done. If any of you guys are out there wondering how to wrap the V-bars, I also made a video on that with my 428i. I'll go ahead and leave a link up here for you guys if you guys want to check that out as well. So this is another install that I did on my 428i. If you guys watch my mirror cap video, I'll show you how to replace the mirror cap. But since we are doing the turn signal, I will walk you guys through it. Go ahead and remove your mirror with one of these trim removal tools. Make sure you're being very gentle. You don't want to break your mirror. Alright guys, so once you have the mirror hanging, you're going to remove these clamps. So you're going to pinch these and push it forward. Same up with up here. You're going to pinch it and push it forward simultaneously. There's one right here as well. So it's going to be a total of 1, 2, and 3. And just like that, the cap should come off. So now that the cap is removed, there are some screws on this side that you're going to want to remove. to be able to get out the blinker. So to remove the blinker, I want to say it's just 2 screws. I want to say it's just that one right there, along with this one right over here. So I'm going to go ahead and remove those and see if we can get it out. So the bit that I'm using for this these screws is a T9. It's very small, but we're going to remove both of them and then go from there. So there's also a 3rd screw right here. You're going to want to remove that one as well in order to make this easier to get out. Now when you take out the turn signal, you'll see on the back side there is this little connection that you have to disconnect. So what you're going to do is just push right here in the middle and then pull it back. It's hard to do with one hand, so I'm going to do it with both hands and just show you guys from the camera. So there you go, it's disconnected. I found it easier to kind of just pull up on this gray tab right here as I'm pulling it out instead of pushing down the button. So if you want, you can try to pull up on this gray tab while you're pulling out the cord. So at this point, it's straight up plug and play. So you're literally going to plug this in to your new turn signal. Make sure it clicks. You're going to hide all these wires and fit it back down where your old turn signal was. And one thing I would like to point out, as you can see right here, this turn signal actually forks into 2 pieces right here. So you want to make sure that this little part right here goes right in between that fork. So just like that, you see how that slides right in there just like that? That's how you want it to sit, because that makes sure that everything is lined up correctly. And coming along this way, as you can see, everything lines up perfectly, like right there. So once we screw everything down, we'll be good to go. Now I would like to point out, before you replace the screws, it's a good idea to just test the turn signal to see if it will actually work before you put everything back together. Because if you put everything back together and it's not working, then that'd be a pain. So let me go ahead and test it to see if it works. Alright, I put the hazards on. As you can see, the sequential turn signal is working. So let me go ahead and turn off the hazards and replace the screws. So I apologize, the camera cut out, but once you're done screwing in for your turn signal, all you're going to do is pop the mirror cap back on and then pop the mirror back on, and you should be good to go with the install. Now I'm just going to repeat the same steps on the other side, and I'm going to get back with you guys afterwards. After reassembling everything, I realized that you only have to remove the 2 longer black screws to take out the turn signal. You don't need to take out the small silver screw, so disregard that. So I just finished up with the other sequential turn signal. So I did the kidney grills, wrapped the V-bars, did the sequential turn signals. It is getting dark outside and I don't want to do another cinematic in the garage. So what I'm going to do is take out the vehicle in the morning, pick out a spot, do a little cinematic for you guys, just so you guys can see the changes in the daylight. So I will see you guys in the morning. So as you can see, the grills, V-bars, and the sequential turn signals look pretty good on the car. I really like the black double-slotted grills. I think they look really good. Honestly, in a very honest opinion, I'm not really feeling the red V-bars. You know, like I said, I wrapped them just to see what they would look like, and just because I had the extra wrap anyway. But I'm not really feeling it. Like I said, I want to do something different with this car. I don't want to wrap the V-bars red again. I probably won't do the calipers red. So let me know what you guys think. As of right now, I'm just thinking I should maybe just wrap them white. I'm not 100% sure. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think. But just like that, that wraps up today's video. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing. And if you liked this video or helped you out in any way, please give it a thumbs up. And just like that, I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.